Alright guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another Hashtag United game. We're in cup action tonight, quarter-final of the Velocity Cup. That is the Isthmian League Cup. We got to the final of it last year. The final was played here before this became our home ground, and it was against the team we're playing tonight, Chatham Town, a team we played just a few weeks ago, a team we beat at their place, a team that tried to stop us filming but failed in that effort. So there's a little bit of extra heat, a little bit of extra spice on the occasion tonight, and obviously they did beat us in the final last year. They've been last minute, pretty much 90th minute goal, a very narrow 2-1 victory, so it'd be great to beat them tonight and keep the runs going. Obviously we're in good league form. Check out last video if you haven't already, because a spoiler coming in 3, 2, 1. The good form caveated is the fact that we lost on the weekend. Still good form though, still good form, still good energy, momentum building towards the potential playoff push. But could we also have a little cup push? Could we get to a little cup final once again? Could we even lift the cup? For the first time in our men's team non-league history, we still haven't actually won a cup as a non-league team. So from the men's side at least, let's see if we can do that tonight. Before we get into the video though, I've got a brand new podcast, a brand new show coming at you. It's called Internet Dads. It's me and someone you may know, Rory Jennings. We've basically realised that our lives have been taken over by talking about our kids. So we thought, why don't we do something that you guys could benefit from? Maybe you're thinking about having kids, maybe you've got kids, young kids like me, like Rory, maybe you're considering your options. It's a little safe space for us dads to have a chat. We're going to have all kinds of guests and I'm really looking forward to it actually. The first episode drops this Thursday. In fact, when this video comes out, I think the first step might be out. So you might even be able to see it. There might even be a link in the description. But here's a little teaser for Internet Dads. Kids, come on, we've got to go.
Have I got anything on my face? You ready?
Let's do it. Welcome to Internet Dads, the ultimate parenting podcast, hosted by myself, Spencer Owen.
And me, Rory Jennings. We're swapping halftime analysis for bedtime routines. Parenthood has taken over our lives, and let's be honest, parenting has taken over the chat.
Each week we'll be bearing all our parenting fails, embarrassing moments, and of course, dad dilemmas.
You can catch us every Thursday at 6 p.m.
Make sure you follow us on socials at Internet Dads Pod and subscribe to us on YouTube to make sure you never miss an episode.
See you then.
So hopefully you guys get involved in Internet Dads. We appreciate the support, trying something a little bit different away from our normal football stuff. But we've got to also shout out a company called Optima. They are our women's reserve team sponsors this year. And involved in that company is the women's reserve manager, Dec. And here he is telling you a little bit about what they do.
Hi, Declan here from Ladies Reserves and Director of Optima IT. I know how important it is to create pathways, whether you're aiming for step 6 just starting out or whether you're on a pathway to the WSL. It's important to have the right structure and infrastructure to help your learning and development. Football careers, like your careers, are about progression and development. Just like we do at Optima IT, we can train you from the ground up with zero experience in high demand technology markets such as cybersecurity, AI and cloud technology. All of these great careers have starting salaries of around 40k, going up to around 80k after just 2 years experience. And you can start with no experience at all. It just takes 6 months to 8 months to do the training to get through.
With Optima, you can do it all within the comfort of your own home, while still having that sense of community with like-minded peers, mentors and industry experts. Whether your dream is to create YouTube content around a football team, as Spencer did with #United, or if you want to shape the future, constantly advancing technology, Optima's online courses help you get there. They offer hands-on experience, not just theory, for a mix of different things like cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and cloud computing. I'm not gonna lie, I wish that was available when I first started. From CV support to interview prep, Optima makes sure that you're ready for that big career move. Kind of like how training prepares us for a match.
So if you're shooting for the stars, Optima has the training to help you reach your goals. Sign up to their free webinar using the link down below in the description and take the first step to your future today. I took the risk and hey, look where I ended up.
Okay, so let's take a look at this team. Quite a few changes for the cup game tonight. Jack Giddens obviously stays in goal. In defence, Nathan Smith back to left back. First time we've seen him there for a long time. Harry Haysom and Mert Apat, the centre back partnership. Mert's first game after missing the last 3 through suspension. At right back, Jermaine Anderson returns to the side after missing out on the weekend through injury. Now, centre midfield is a big talking point. Joe Christou and PK Humble together. That's the first time they've ever started together. It's PK's first start of the season, and obviously Joe's been out injured recently as well. So I'm excited to see how these boys do. Neither of them are particularly match fit, so whether they played the 90 I'm not sure, but really excited to see this partnership in there. Ahead of them we have Alex Bolivan also starting in the 10, so it's a completely changed midfield three. Out wide, Saka-san on one wing. Ayo Olakoga starts on the right wing, his first start in an attacking wide position. He's come off the bench in that position a few times. Luke May-Parrott is leading the line. On the bench we have Matty Waldridge, Thomas Anderson, Max Cornell, Misha Jamali and Josh Soke. Now as for the Chatham team, a lot of changes from when we played them in the league a few weeks ago. I think there's as many as 6 different players that didn't start against us, but some big names still to look out for. Freddie Sears, the ex-West Ham star boy, plays again. He's scored plenty of goals from this season. And then Jamie Yila and John Afua complete the attacking players, and they have got lots of goals in them. We managed to keep them fairly quiet the other week, but it will be a tough task to do it again tonight. Meanwhile, the young right back AJ Jambang is actually on loan. Hell of a name, by the way. He's on loan from Ipswich Town, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Up the tags.
Seen the side. Going to resist talking too much about them until we've seen their side, because things can change. But we do know that whoever they play, they do get the ball forward quickly, they get the ball into wide areas and go and join in. We have just got to bring so much energy to this. These are not changes for change's sake, these are changes to freshen, because I think it needs freshening up. I think we learnt that from last week. We need to freshen it up, and there's people been waiting patiently for their chance. We're in a part of the season now where it's business time for us. There's an opportunity to get into the semi-final of a cup competition, and we're in a position in the league where we said it the other week about going upsetting people, and we've got to keep continuing to go and do that, because it's not gone because of one defeat. It's no further away from us than it ever was. Let's get the mentality right. Yeah, let's be mentality monsters, and let's go and run all over them with loads of belief and enthusiasm, brightness, and let's take it to them. Let's go and get ourselves into the next round. Joe, let's go. Come on.
And we're going to get underway as soon as PK. I mean, he's not changed, has he? He's not changed.
No.
He might have not started for a while.
Back in the antics.
His first start since April, but the same old PK. We're underway here. Hashtag, of course, in the yellow and blue, and Chatham in the white and black. And if you're wondering why there's no Josh Asude tonight, he is cup tied for this competition, having played in it for Whittam before he signed for us. And I forgot to mention one player in the build-up, Sid Nelson. Eddie, talk to us about him.
Yeah, former Millwall player, has EFL experience, and also a former teammate of our very own Nathan Smith at Yeovil back in the 2017-18 season.
Luke May-Parrott trying to hold the ball up, falls to Ayo. Ayo plays it inside to Alex Bolivan here. Bolivan looking for a switch attempt to Saka-san. They want offside, they're not going to get it. Sak onto his left side, does he shoot? He does! I don't mind it.
Yeah, not a bad effort at all from Saka-san. Sidesteps the challenge from AJ Jambang and then gets a bit of space and lets fly with the left foot.
Anderson with the throw-in, looking for May-Parrott. Tries to send it down to Bolivan, but gives it straight back to Chatham. Freddie Sears, great little pass in behind to his strike partner. Massive save from Jack Giddens.
Yeah, really big save from Jack Giddens yet again. I've said that quite a lot recently, especially over the last couple of months. But realistically, if you're a striker in that position, you've got to hit it either side of him. It's hit him fairly close, spreads himself nice and big, and does what the goalkeeper should do.
Haysom clears. No one's going to challenge that from a tags perspective. It's headed away by Sid Nelson. Sack tries to bring it down, and he might get away with it here. He's done well, giving the young right back a bit of work to do. Goes back to PK. PK trying an early ball for Ayo Olakoga. Can he take it in his stride? Good touch. Going to put it back to Sack, and that's another good touch from Sack, but no foul. That will be.
PK. Advantage played there by the referee, and Luke May-Parrott comes forward.
Oh, it's a great ball. Saka-san. Nathan Smith trying to get there to help him. Sack pulls it back to PK on the left foot. Deflected. May-Parrott. Oh, goes backwards there from David Romer. And is that a foul there? It is going to be a
It is
free
our
kick for
way
the
as well.
Tags. Yep. Hassan to deliver into the area, back stick. Oh, it's a queue of them, and it is a goal, and it is Murtapat, I think.
It is, yeah.
It is. Murtapat is evolved once again. It's a mega revolution, if anything. Murtapat back in the starting lineup and back in the goals.
Yeah, phenomenal. He loves cup football. It's his second goal in cups this season. The only 2 he's got for the Tags, and Sakasan with a dangerous delivery. Said it was a dangerous area. Proves us right with a fantastic whip. A couple of players for hashtag unmarked, but it's Murtapat that gets on the end of it, nods it in really nicely for the lead, Spent.
It's a really well taken header, like you say, straight into the corner. I don't think the keeper could do anything. And our main targets tonight on these set pieces are going to be Murtapat and Joe Christou.
That's a great ball. What a header that is.
Can we nick that? Sakasan, it's a poor pass. Oh, it's a great touch. Sak on the left foot. Does he finish? He's hesitated. He goes across to Luke, who's offside. That's a shame.
Oh, it's an interesting one to see as well, because Luke's hands are on his head. He can't believe it. Really think that Sak's got to pull the trigger there. Unselfishly goes across. Doesn't realise that Luke's offside. If he is as well, it looked pretty tight, even from this angle.
Kids. Oh, wow. That is a stitch up. Joe Christou might have to foul him. Doesn't get the foul off. But they could come together. The Gids dive. It was actually Harry that stopped it in the end, but they sort of created a little force field together, didn't they?
Yeah, Gids couldn't make his mind up, and I think he's almost stitched Joe Christou up there.
Sakasan on the ball. Plays it over to PK, edge of the box, touch and shoot potential. Does get the shot off. We don't mind them. You're allowed a couple of them a game. I just realised why you didn't choose me at left back. You're playing me centre mid, aren't you? No, it makes sense. Probably my best position.
The camera's not on, is it? Okay, cool.
Or you could play me centre back. I mean, I'm right back. I've done a lot of different jobs in my time.
What about if you playing? Who does comms? So
you come in. Ball in. Hayson once again with a great block. The forward's going to have a go. Gids keeps hold of that, by the way.
Oh my word, Jack Giddens take about.
Kyle Dunn is my kind of guy, by the way. Spencer, the hashtag GOAT, get him over anyone in any position. Up front instead of Dan Brown. Oh, we've given it straight back to their striker. Freddie Sears hits it. It's another Gids save. And H probably had a bit more time then. He's cleared it for the corner. Cross comes in here. Oh, it's not been cleared by PK, but Nathan Smith saves the day. Cleared by Wright. Murtapat getting his shirt pulled by Freddie Sears there. I know you want it. Go on PDS, Freddie, and buy it like everyone else, mate. PK. That's never a foul. No! No, ref. That is never a foul. Whipped in by Jam Bang. Headed high. Still alive in the box. He's turned well. What a save from Jack Giddens. Wait, is it a save? He's given a goal. What's he given?
No, I think it goes wide. Looks like it hit the wheel. It hit the wheel.
It looked like a save, but it wasn't a save at all. Okay, full slow. Because Jack's been in such good form tonight, you just expect it of him, but actually it's wide. Chatham trying to get something going here. Yellow's come over to the right side. Looks for centre midfielder Garland, who helps it over to Mongoy. Mongoy up against Harry Haysom here. He's had a really good start to the game, Haysom, but Mongoy cuts onto his left side. Oh, it's deflected, and that's a horrible one because the shot was off target. He weren't going to make it in, but it's deflected off the man that scored for us at one end. He's got an own goal at the other, Murtapat.
Yeah, we're back all square again. It looks like the ball is just going wide of that post. Unfortunately, hits Mert, and Giddens can't quite adjust himself to keep it out. Mongoy does really well to shift inside and get away from Haysom, who's had a great game so far. But he gets a bit of space, gets the shot off, and like I say, I think it's going off target, bending just beyond the post. But unfortunately, it hits the hashtag defender, and we are back where we started just before the break as well. Really annoying time, really frustrating time to concede. In what, the 43rd minute, 44th minute of this game?
I think if we're honest, though, it's about right. You know, based on the balance of what we've seen. We had a little spell around when we scored our goal, but generally Chatham have been peppering our box for a long time. So we need to up it a little bit, I think, if we want to deservedly go through this game. And that is half-time, and it's 1-1 at the break. And even though we've conceded and lost the lead, we've probably got to be pretty happy with that scoreline based on a fairly underwhelming first 45 from the Tags. The good news is it can only really get better. So let's hope it does in the second half.
In terms of your your effort, and I think your work rate around, you know, when we're coming under pressure, I've got no complaints. I've got no complaints in terms of, you know, you're getting back in and you've kind of body's on the line a little bit, but we're putting ourselves in all kinds of trouble. The amount of times we've given the ball away on square balls into the middle of the field, we've got to say we're fortunate. We're fortunate to be level, but the frustrating thing about it is we've passed up the opportunity to maybe go and get another goal and then just see how they might react. Because we've let them back in, because again, we've got to defend. And I'm not talking about going and kicking people, but I'm talking about going being tight to people, and going heading and defending first and keeping it clear from our goal. And then when we get up, we've got to be better. We have to appreciate the small things and the things that are going to win us the game or lose us the game.
And we're back underway for the second half. No changes for either side in this cup affair, but we need to improve second half if we're going to get into the semi-final.
44 months is indeed the max. Hodges in with the 44 as well, and Lance with the 25. Mad.
I'd love to see that. 4 years and 8 months. Sorry, 3 years and 8 months.
Mongoy's got the better of Jermaine Anderson here.
Pack trying to get across. Gids again. The difficult reach at the near post. Now Chatham getting forward here. That's a good cut out from Haysom. He's been very good tonight, I think. Haysom.
He's certainly in the conversation.
Kind of get beat for the goal, even though the ball shot was going off target. It was his man that got it off. That's the only criticism I could label it in this game. Good header there from Nathan. Comes to Sack. Sack looking over the top for Io. He's not offside. Did he use an arm there? Can he get a shot off here? Io's going to set it instead to Luke May Parrott. And I wouldn't have been surprised if that had just nestled in the top corner. But it was off target, and it may be a foul in the process. Alex Bodovan gets up really well. Sakasan, and Alex plays it through the legs of the defender, but couldn't find Luke May Parrott. We're going to nick it here with Jermaine Anderson. Jermaine looking for Luke. He's onside. He's onside. Luke in a great area. Can he get the shot off on the left foot? He tries to, but it's deflected and good defending in the end.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal recovery from Ayuba Jambang.
Let's go again, Sack. It looks like there's quite a lot of wind out there, to be fair, and it's against Sack as he's taking this corner. And you can see it in that delivery, which nearly worked out. Did that hit the post?
I think that was cleared off the line, you know.
Well, I don't think he meant it, but it did nearly work in these difficult conditions. Sack. Good ball, you know. Oh, really well defended. And then cleared again. Need to get on this to stop the quick counter. Sears plays it out to this left side. It's a great first touch from the left back, who looks for the switch. This is good stuff from Chatham. How's your touch there? It's not terrible. Cross comes in, and that would have been an unreal counter-attacking goal.
Yeah, it would have been from all the way one box to the other, very, very swiftly indeed.
It's a nice little flick, but PK's there to help out the defence. And he clears it for Luke. He's well onside. He's well onside, but he's very wide though. Alex is trying to be an option for him in the middle. Luke gets past his man. Oh, cross though. Should sit for Alex actually. He's judged the wind well there, Luke, to be fair. Bolivan, what can he do here? Tries it on the left foot. Did he get deflection? No. In swinging. Sorry, out swinging. Oh, what a header that is. Oh, and it's in. It's in the back of the net, and it's the substitute, Reece Butler, with a backwards glancing header that's found the bottom corner. And they've had so many corners tonight, it was kind of inevitable they were going to get a goal at some point if we keep letting them have them. And that one hurts because we've actually been better in the second half.
Yeah, certainly grown into this one, but it's Chatham that strike first blood in the second half. A really dangerous corner yet again, and it's headed in by the substitute, as you say, a glancing header, but one that was really awkward because he wasn't even facing towards the goal. He's taking it so well.
Oh, how does that go in? Just as you're waiting, mate, sub.
Luke tries to win that one.
He's going to come back here to Christou. Just been closed down though, didn't get the call. And Ufawa looks over the top here for Mongoy. Mert needs to recover. Mongoy goes onto the left side, and that is nearly a sensational goal. Still could be. Great follow-up challenge from Harry Haysom. But what a goal that would have been.
Would have been sensational. Shades of Eden Hazard about that. Jink from one side to the other from Geordie Mongoy. A youngster from Dagenham and Redbridge has come through their academy, and he really looked like he could play for the first team with moves like that.
Tom Anderson, the only sub unused so far tonight. did play 60 minutes on Saturday and he's returned to full fitness. And we've got a lot of centre-backs at our disposal now, which is a good thing. Right now, Joe Christie's going to pick up the ball. Could Joe get 90 tonight? Well, he's given the ball away there, straight to Yilla. And Yilla looks out wide to Mongoy, who came so close to scoring just moments ago. Can he finish the job here? Mert stayed with him. Still alive here for Mongoy. Puts it across, and that is a tap-in for Freddie Sears.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Mongoy has been a thorn in our side all night when he has got the ball in those kind of areas. Jinx one way and then the other. Gets a cross in, and Freddie Sears is there with a tap-in to get his 18th in all competitions this season. Former West Ham striker, has a knack for being in the right place at the right time. But that one really is from Geordie Mongoy. He creates all the problem for the Tags defence and maybe puts this game out of touching distance now.
Well, he's come alive in the last 5 minutes, Geordie Mongoy, and shown some real quality. But unfortunately, the move really came from Joe Christou's misplaced pass. You know, with Hashtag trying to get back into it, trying to make things happen. He's played it laterally straight to a Chatham player, and they've countered it and taken the chance. And listen, the balance of the game is no more than they deserve. I think they are, if they do win, the rightful winners, unless we can do something pretty special in the last 5 minutes here. We've not been at the races today. We're not full strength, and we are changing some things, but I still think the 11 is a good one. I think certainly if PK and Joe had played more football of late, they might have impacted the game more. Jermaine to Mish. Goes back to Jermaine. Luke. Back to Jermaine. It's going to be a corner. Here comes the corner then for Chatham. For Hashtag, sorry. Here goes Hashtag corner. It's a good delivery. It's in. It's in. I think it might have been Max Cornhill.
Not a clue, Spen.
Or could it have been an own goal? No one seems to be really celebrating it. But do we care? Rasoke put the corner in and it's found its way in the back of the net. We've got less than a minute of normal time. And then whatever he adds to see if we can do this and take it to penalties.
Yeah, normally you can tell by the celebrations, but everyone keen to get back, get in, and get on with the job. There's still time here for an equaliser, and it would be some miraculous recovery if we do get back on level terms with pretty much normal time all done here.
Come on, boys, let's go, come on! Joe Christou, supposed to have a long throw on him, Joe Christou. Let's see if he gets it in. He does look towards Mert. All over Mert there. He's got his hands all over him. Christou pass though has gone straight to Chatham for this, not the first time tonight, and now they've got a serious overload. And it's Afoa getting forward. He's got the young striker inside him in the box. Afoa still going here. Gids does great to stop the shot. But he's still alive. Afoa, oh wow, he's checked back, past everyone, and he's offside. He's offside, that won't count. But Mert is reminding the ref that we should have had a penalty, no? Because he had both hands on Mert's shoulders. And they're coming forward with it here, Chatham. Got the youngster here. Max Cornhill trying to get it off him. He does. That's brilliant for Max. Christie sends it first time towards Luke. Luke for Waldridge. Waldridge. He's not offside. No way!
Not.
He was nowhere near off.
He's actually run past him.
That is a shocking decision. Now he's blown the final whistle and it's all over. Despite a spirited effort in the last few minutes to get one back, we do exit the League Cup at the quarter-final stage to the same team that beat us in the final last year, Chatham Town. They could, in fact, make it back-to-back wins if they go on to win this now. But disappointing performance, really. Lots of changes. The conditions definitely affected the game. Very windy out there. But I do think Chatham probably deserve it on the balance. So that is all the cups done for the men. The women still in the Essex Cup, of course, and hopefully going to retain their county trophy. But the men can now focus purely on trying to get into the playoffs with another game just a few days' time on Saturday. And before we leave, we do need to give a UFL player of the match. Eddie, have you got anyone in mind?
I do indeed. It's going to be the man that contributed a couple of goals tonight. Geordie Mongoy came through the Dagenham and Redbridge Academy and signed from Hemel Hempstead. He's got plenty of experience in the higher divisions and was key for their attacking threat. And he's going to get my UFL player of the match tonight.
Yep, fair play. So Chatham progress and we exit the tournament. Head over to the Extra Channel to see the post-match reaction and get behind the boys for this big run-in. Can we get the playoffs? We'll find out in the next few weeks, really, if we're still in the race. Just got to keep winning. See you on the next one. Up the tags.